All right, guys, so right here we got a bit of a problem today. I don't know if y'all can tell what's going on, but you got Chia literally puppy guarding those baby ducks. Is that not the weirdest thing ever or what? She is literally being their mom right now. For those of y'all that don't know, I don't know if I made a video about this yet, so you probably don't know what's going on, but so let me explain it to you. Basically, a few days ago, Mama Deucey, the mother of those 3 little ducklings, started at nighttime wandering off to the pond, and she would just leave them near the barn area all the way on the other side of the property over there. And so I could tell they felt kind of lonely and a little bit confused. The other ducks over there were taking care of them, but it wasn't the same. Like, their mama's not there. I'm sure that was very confusing and very frightening for them. And she would come back in the morning, I guess, but overnight she would just leave them to fend for themselves. And that's not ideal for them, first of all, because they don't have their mother to protect them, and so they feel scared and probably more vulnerable. And then second of all, like, come on, they're getting older. It's probably time for them to be going to the pond anyways with their mom. I think maybe her plan was to go to the pond and hope they would follow, but they were just being stubborn and hard-headed and wouldn't follow her. Guys, look, they finally did it. They're finally cooperating. I couldn't even find their mama. There's no telling where she went. It's so hot out here, she could be literally hiding anywhere, so nothing to be alarmed about. But I came back over here just to see what they were doing, and I think at some point on their own, they finally decided, you know what? No point in being hard-headed. Let's just get it over with, get in there, and I know that we'll love it. And now you got 3 of the little ducklings in the pond like they're meant to be. And hopefully, this is where they'll stay for good. Beautiful. What a beautiful sight to see. I love it. Guys, look at my son. Look at little hero. He is having the time of his life in that big old flower pot right there. He just he jumps in there about 10 times a day, just walks around, find whatever sort of leaves, plants, shrubs, little roots, anything green or brown he can find in there. He's just nibbling away at, having the time of his life over there. That flower pot is basically heaven for my little hero. Oh, that's a good boy. You know what? If he's not getting into trouble, not going near the Longhorns pasture, he's not bad, then I say he can do whatever he wants in that flower pot of his. I'll call that Hero's pot. Hero's flower pot is what I'll call it. Guys, this right here is incredible. Check it out. You got the 3 little itty bitty chickens laying right next to their main man, Nate. He might be their dad after all, wouldn't he? Possibly be their dad?
There's a chance.
Who else could be their dad? I guess any of the other roosters around here, huh?
The roosters that didn't get caught.
Yeah, there's still a few left, and so maybe Nate's their dad. They're just having some daddy time potentially. But there's one of them. Remember that big one? Out of these 4, there's those 3 little black ones, and then there's one humongous yellow one. Guess where that one is? Boom! All the way up there, guys. Can y'all believe that? That's their mama, right? That he's up there with?
Yep.
How does that happen? How do they fly so high so young? I guess they're reaching for the stars, literally. Isn't that incredible? All the birds up there roosting at nighttime. Hanging out.
She's been making this face.
She's doing the Napoleon Dynamite underbite to you.
I don't know what's wrong with her. She got really, really close
Oh
to
yeah,
me.
there it is right there.
Oh my God.
What is, Annie, what is this face? What does this mean, alpaca people?
Annie,
Llama people?
has she got any bananas today?
No, she's been normal. I love how you're just spraying your cell phone with no problem.
There's a community. It's a water and phone community. It's a song that they play vibrations that helps get water out of your phone, so it works 10 out of 10 every time you do it. Like, put your max volume, and the community is really nice. The people in the comment section in that community are really nice, so I have no problem. Y'all really dirtied up this water.
Annie.
I don't know, like.
Yeah, and she looks like livid. But that's kind of like when people get angry and they're kind of like they make. Oh, these guys amuse me. It'll never. Bear, you okay? I don't know. As long as we're not. Yeah, they're getting older. It's a little different, a little more intense than when they were just puppies. Right, Bear? Isn't it a bit more intense than when y'all were little? Yep. It'll never get old, though. Every time I come over to my mom's house, we have our Tuxie and our neighbor's dog, Bear, running amok. Good times. How old is Bear? Bear's 2. Tux was born in about, I think we got him in March last year, and he was probably a month old, so he was born in February, so a little under 1.5. Bear got about 6 months on him. Bear's 100 times bigger, though. Y'all are making me dizzy, guys, going in circles. They're gonna take me out. They're gonna take us out if we're not careful. Whoa! Oh my goodness. They actually almost did take me out. Wouldn't that be a shame if, like, with all the potential chances of getting injured on the farm, I end up coming to the city having a torn ACL from the dogs? How ironic would that be? Beautiful dogs. Our Tux, our black one, is a Aussie Doodle, combination of Australian Shepherd and Poodle, or Labradoodle. Sorry, I don't even know. I'm gonna pretend I never said that. I don't know my dog breeds at all. I've learned my lesson about speaking too much about man's best friend, so I have no idea. Beautiful dogs, though. That's all I know. And now they're tired. They're all tired out. Come on, Tuxie, let's go, little dog. Let's go, bud. Guys, look, Hero is over there, like, sniffing down Pablo. Hero does not know what kind of creature that is. He's never seen one of those in all of his days being a mere 2 or 3 months. But he sees all these ducks around here, and he's wondering, like, what kind of circus did he just run into? He's like checking Pablo out, making sure he's clean, that he's all right to be over there. He's good, Hero. He's good, son. He's been here a lot longer than you. He's never caused any problems. He's a really good boy. He's a good boy just like you. You be nice to him. Be nice to Pablo. Come on, baby. Baby. Come on, son. Hero. He'll come. He'll come. Oh, you're so hot, Ritzy doggy. You're so hot, little dog. You need to go inside, huh? We give you inside time. Oh, she's inside probably 80% of any 24-hour cycle. She comes out very rarely. Because she's big and chubby. You're so big and chubby, Ritzy. You can't be out in the heat too long. You feel so miserable. All right, guys. So me and my beautiful fiance on a side-by-side ride. And guess who's with us? I'm going to try to lower the camera to the right angle. I'm sitting here swerving. Oh, look who's down here. Dang it, my phone. Look, he's being such a good boy down there. The little hero. The little baby. He's just sitting there relaxing, laying down like a good old boy while Mommy and Daddy drive around and cool off. Essentially, he's cooling off too, actually, so it's a win-win for everybody. Oh, my sweet little tiny. You can't really tell from this angle.
Oh, honey, you can tell.
It's hard to tell.
You can tell.
You can tell.
You can tell.
Oh, here, turn them both towards me. Oh, my goodness, that was good right there. Oh, look at these two birds.
Yeah.
So, this right here is my little tiny. I call her Tiny because she's very tiny. This is her twin. I think that...
Hold on. Let me get... Yeah,
I want to get really good angles.
Look at that little wing, okay? So that's a tiny wing.
Uh-huh.
And then this is a Moana wing.
This is her twin.
Like,
oh, the size difference is funny.
And like, look at them when they walk around.
Yeah, this is gonna be better right here. Yeah, I think you can tell. Yeah, you can tell better like this. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, she just absolutely dwarfs her sister.